Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a minute since I've done a video, but today I'm going to show you guys the progress on the 56 F100. We've done a lot of stuff since the last video uploaded on the truck. The last video was us installing the engine. Well, now the engine is in again because I didn't video it pulling it out and stuff, but we pulled it back out. I cleaned the frame, pulled the Crown Vic swap out, power washed that thing, and then I painted the frame, put that back underneath the truck, threw the engine back in there. I painted the accessory brackets, all the pulleys, got a brand new power steering pump pulley, same with the tensioner pulley. Got all my radiator hoses finally, so that's done. Finally got a carburetor, so we went with we went with a Summit 750, and then I just got this cheap, that's why I said Edelbrock. We just got this inexpensive Edelbrock air cleaner. I did want to go with an oval shape one, like one from Holly or something, but I mean, I got Edelbrock valve covers and an Edelbrock air cleaner, so I went with that one. And then for our steering, as you guys can see, there is a U joint in, or a double U joint in here, and then the stabilizer, because we did change up the headers. So we went with these Headmans, which are the same brand that are on the 69 Mustang. And the reason why we went with these ones is mainly because the passenger side was having issues with this header sitting up right here on top of the box. So these weren't very expensive, so I ordered these, put them on. We measured everything before we set the engine in, and everything fit. It is very close right here, so I'll probably have to just notch the box. And then, you know, re-weld it and just spray it a little bit, which is nothing. But yeah, that's the reason why we changed them. And then also, the only downfall of that, to changing them, was the steering. But it helped with the location of the dipstick, because that thing was all bent. That block hugger was way too close to the engine. I just didn't like the setup the way it was. So probably what we're going to have to do is either maybe cut this tube out and roll it in, or just heat it up and try to push it over. And then this one might have to do the same thing. I mean, we'll see once I get this stabilizer kind of welded in and stuff like that. But yeah, so there is what's going on with the engine. And then I'll take you guys inside and show you what I did to the firewall and stuff. So I did get the firewall finally finished. The floor is done also, so I had to do it in a few sections. So I made up the piece for where the steering column sits. She's in there good now. Excuse me. And then I also did, you know, the firewall and the floor. I used the template from the original floor piece to make this one. And then what I did is I just came in with my plasma cutter, put a piece of steel over the transmission so I didn't do anything, burn it or anything. Cut that piece out, the lip, and then added in this piece, welded it in. And then I also made up this little tiny piece right here for where your original access hole was for your brake fluid on the original setup for the truck. So there's the inside of the cab. Also, we did get the Hydro Boost mounted, and I started filling in all the holes for the firewall. I just got a few left, some small ones, and then I'll grind my welds down and probably paint it once we pull the engine back out after we break this thing in, because that's the main thing I got to do next. Get the inside of the cab sprayed, wire the engine, and then run my fuel line and fire this thing up. And then for the transmission, I did get my torque converter, my engine spacer plate, the starter. Went with a different transmission pan, which you guys can't see, but I'll show you guys right now. So yeah, I went with the Trick Flow. It holds 2 extra quarts, so that should help the C6. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on with the shop truck. I mean, there's probably other parts I missed. Oh yeah, like the hood hinges I got from CJ Pony Parts. I got hood hinge bolts from them. I also got my ignition coil, the starter solenoid. There's just a lot of stuff. So the truck is super close for its first fire up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are too. So if you are, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Also, a notification bell, that way guys can stay notified when we fire up the big block 460, and also some of the other project cars that are here at the shop and on the channel, like the 69 Mustang. I really need to do a video on the Merc because it is so close to going to paint. And then also there is a 72 F100 truck outside, and then also a big old boat, a 69 Cadillac that I just got to do some engine and transmission work on. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Till next time, later.